Welcome to another edition of Politics in the Pulpit. My name is Pastor Lorenzo Sewell. I have the honor and the privilege of being the senior pastor at 180 Church, the church that President Trump visited for his birthday weekend, the church that God used to preach the gospel at the RNC, and the local church where we prayed the prayer of faith over our president, over our nation for his inauguration. And why is that? Jesus has raised me up for such a time as this to uncover this demon in our democracy. The Bible says that the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But the Bible says that Jesus came to bring life and life more abundantly. My friends, we have uncovered election fraud. We have a case right now in the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals in Cincinnati. There is a panel that is about to be selected, and I need you to begin to pray. This panel will consist of 3 judges, and we are going down to Cincinnati the week after Easter to express our concerns about this panel. The panel has not been selected, and if you could look and see the way the court is responding, and you can look and see the way that the defendants are responding to the court, it is so sad because they have not given one exhibit. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the city of Detroit and also the state of Michigan not giving one exhibit? What we are saying, what the plaintiffs are saying is, you voted for us illegally. What we're saying is, we were never there. We were not in Detroit when you voted for us. But yet the Secretary of State, with its abundance of resources, can you imagine it? Not one exhibit. Can you imagine the city of Detroit? Not one exhibit. They could easily say, here is the first defendant, Ramon Jackson, and here it is, the paperwork that proves that not only was he registered, but he also voted. Out of all of the plaintiffs, the state of Michigan and the state of Detroit does not have one exhibit to prove that during a driver's license transaction, the state of Michigan didn't vote, that Detroit didn't vote. It would be easy for the clerk to be able to say, here's the proof, here's the evidence. But we have the proof. And the proof, they're the people. Our people have signed sworn affidavits to the penalty of perjury. Can you imagine that? 5-year sentence if you're lying. They were never in Detroit. They never voted. They never voted straight ticket Democrat absentee. We have the proof. The proof is the people. That's why we went to Washington a couple weeks ago. That's why we will be testifying the day after my birthday. Will you for my birthday? Yes, you for my birthday. Will you come and join me in Lansing? I don't want you to send me cash on the Cash App. I don't want you to give me another tie, or I don't want a gift card to a restaurant. But will you join me at 8:30 a.m. in Lansing? We will be testifying in front of the election committee, and I want you to come and I want you to hear the evidence. I want you to read and see what the court has. And then we will be down in Cincinnati the week after Easter. You know why? We want to voice our concern, and we have a lot of concerns about this particular circuit court. Yes, we have concerns. We have concerns about the Chief Justice, James Sutton. Oh, we have some concerns. And we want them to know we're watching you. We're watching you. We're not going to allow you to pick judges that won't even give us an oral argument. Can you imagine that? We should at least have the right to talk orally. We should have the right to be able to have a conversation. Oh, the state of Michigan, city of Detroit, you have to explain to us, did you violate our rights by voting for us? And if you didn't violate our rights, what are our rights? We want the court to tell us, the plaintiffs, their position on this matter. Because if we don't have fair elections, we have no civil rights. This is the reason why our elected officials keep cheating so that they can mismanage our resources. Yes, they misrepresent us, therefore they mismanage our resources. They're cheated in. That's why they're not accountable to us. That's why we have all the illegal municipal bonds in Detroit. To the tune of $20 billion. Can you picture that? Can you imagine it? That's why we keep giving out TIF bonds 5 times over the day. The reason why this happens, we never voted for them. Therefore, they don't represent us. We didn't vote for them. Therefore, they don't represent us. That's why they keep mismanaging our resources. That's why they keep cheating. We're saying enough is enough. I need you to join me the week after Easter in Cincinnati. All we're saying to America is to be true to what you said on here. That our votes matter. All we're saying to the judges is we have some concerns about the potential panel that you made. We have some very, very big concerns. This case is